Hello everybody, TQS here. Today we're going to do some summons on this total selectable banner. So first thing I'd like to tell people, we want to go to the rules. It's normal, legendary, epic, and rare. See, we have the damage dealing exclusives, but there are no support exclusives. And we do have the damage dealers from all the schools and some supports, but there's a couple supports missing. So this is mostly a damage focused banner. Okay, so stage rewards can be claimed upon reaching specific summon counts. Different summon events track summoning counts separately. Accumulated summon counts will be cleared when the event ends and will not be carried over to the next event. Unclaimed rewards will be sent via mail after the event ends. Please check time. So it's this one that's very important. That basically says if we don't get to 300 for the selectable, we are not going to get to select and we're going to kind of waste them. So what I'm going to do is, I do have some saved because I was debating on doing some stuff, and also I had a lot saved coming into the season. We're going to get to about 300 now. If I can count correctly, that's about 153. So 300. So we are going to summon and let's see what we get. Don't know if this is the best idea for my account or not because I could use some of the supports, but let's see what happens. That's a legendary. Hopefully it's something nice. Of course, the exclusives are my favorite, but then there's a few other damage dealers who would be helpful. Okay, Oster. I actually did not have him yet, so that's very nice for my account. He is probably the second best frost damage dealer. Just so people know, for the ultimate, it's a diamond shape, jumps into the air and shoots a powerful arrow doing 520% attack cold damage to enemies within range with a 100% chance of inflicting frost for 10 seconds. The tracking arrows attached to this skill will fire at all enemies within range and deal 110% attack cold damage. And I think his passive, when shooting arrows with basic attack skills, the hero fires a tracking arrow up to 2 enemies inflicted with frost, dealing 55% attack cold damage to them with a 100% chance of inflicting frost for 5 seconds. Damage dealt by a tracking arrow also recharges the hero's ultimate skill energy by 2.5%. And battle skill fires 3 arrows at the enemy, each dealing 120% attack cold damage with respective 50% chance of ignoring 100% of their defense. Okay, so that's good against high defense targets. Sorry, I didn't have him, so I want to go over the skills real quick. Okay, let's go. Another legendary. That's 2 legendary and 20. That's pretty good rate. Not going to beat that. Thalia, I think I already had her. Don't know exactly how to use her. Just briefly, when her passive, when thorny poison inflicted, the hero is dispelled. Each stack thorny poison deals 10% of the target's max HP driven to poison damage, up to 100% of the hero's attack. Okay, so her skill's based around that. Okay, that's 3 and 30. That's awesome. Centralia, okay. I do have her. Her main thing is that she will duplicate the strongest summon unit on the field. And that is really the best thing. Her battle skill is pretty good. Fires 3 arrows randomly, attacking enemies, each dealing 180% attack necrotic damage. So that's pretty good if it's a single target, and inflicting Banshee's Curse for 5 seconds. Banshee's Curse increases damage taken from undead summon units by 20%. So she's good to kind of support other summon units. So I'm probably going to want to inspire her a little bit more. Okay, so that's 3 and 40. Doing pretty good so far. It's 4 and 50. This is pretty amazing. Okay, let's see what we can get. Nastjenka, that's awesome. Now I can get a exclusive artifact for her. That's awesome. Okay, I think that's 4 and 60. It's 4 and 70 with an exclusive. That's great. I could do kind of poor from here on out, and I'd still be good because I got a couple legendaries and I got Nastjenka. So I just got to figure out how I can get her artifact with the other stuff I have. Another legendary. I think this will be my 5th one. A rash, okay. Wild hero. I don't really use him. So that's 110. Another legendary. Erich, okay. I use him, I can inspire him. He is on my wild team. His best thing about him is his passive. When he appears, upgrade all allies' wild dice, increasing their max value by 2. So it's going to be a lot nicer for wild heroes to hit their marks. And he's basically a wild enabler. Another legendary. I got real good luck. Okay, another Ulster. So I probably want to inspire him because he is pretty strong. Okay, 150, halfway there. Hopefully we can get a little bit more luck, but if not, I can't complain. I've had good luck so far. Come on, luck, luck, luck. Okay, another legendary. Oh god, okay. I'll probably inspire him because he's one of the best supports. He's as good as some of the other ones that are on selectors. And his ultimate, some of the totem grants immortality to all allies for 5 seconds. And then after the delay, it'll heal them by 400%, 3,000 enlightenment. And then, excuse me, his battle skill kind of bounces back and forth. Provides attack penalty 2 and heals allies. And his passive, when healing an ally, dispels 1 debuff. So he is one of the strongest supports in the game. Alright, 100 dice left. It would be awesome if I could get another exclusive, but I got 1, so that's probably all I'm going to get for this round. Okay, 50 left. So I'm going to hit pity pretty soon. Alright, so this next roll, I should be hitting pity. Should get a legendary, yep. Lucian. I have him already. He is a good PvP hero. Battle skill charges the enemy with the highest ultimate energy, dealing 300% attack and 7 max HP, cold damage, 75% chance of inflicting frozen. Frozen reduces attack speed and recharge speed. And then his ultimate diamond shape does a little bit of damage, 500 attack and 11% max HP. I build him with max HP and accuracy, and he has a 75% chance you can book it or scroll it up to 100 of inflicting recharge speed penalty for 10 seconds. Beginning battle grants a 8% max HP shield to ally, and allies under the shield gain control immunity. Okay, continue. Alright. So that was just before pity, maybe? I can't remember exactly when, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into it. I got 30 left before I get the max. Okay, I got a legendary, so that's nice. That means I'm not going to continue to pull. Casper. Okay, he's pretty good on the wild team. I'm going to inspire him. And he deals 600% attack fire damage to enemies and inflicts mark for 10 seconds whenever within the mark's duration whenever an ally successfully performs a wild spell cast, which is dice roll greater than 4. The hero launches a throwing knife at the marked enemy. Each knife dealing 120% attack fire damage. And his passive is the other part when an ally wild dice rolls even, gains 1 stack of absurd charade lasting 60 seconds, and increases damage dealt by 10% up to 20 stacks. So he is probably the second best wild damage dealer behind Flora. So we're going to come in here. I'm going to show you Nastjenka. I don't want to pick her. I'll show you Nastjenka. If anybody was wondering, every 30 seconds the hero survives, gains 1 stack of black stork feather permanently that cannot be dispelled, up to 10 stacks. Every 10% of the hero's extra attack speed will be converted into 1.5% extra crit rate. And Black Stork Feather gains 5% attack speed. Battle skill flashes the enemy with the lowest current HP, deals 200% attack lightning damage 3 times, total 600. That's very strong. The skills count as a basic attack and guaranteed to be cast as the battle starts. That's a good assassin type ability. And then her ultimate deals 720% attack lightning damage to enemies in range for the next 10 seconds. When allies launch basic attacks on any enemy, has a 40% chance of launching a feather, dealing an additional 125% attack lightning damage. Dauntless heroes have double the trigger chance, and these additional attacks count as basic attacks. So she is very strong, and I am going to get her artifact very soon. Right, but what I don't have here, look there, Lawanis. I'm going to pick Lawanis because I want to get a little bit more balanced. I'm going to show you her ability after I pick her. I'll do it that way. Oops. I wanted to show it. Alright. I'm going to collect these just so I don't forget, and I am going to go show you Lawanis' ability. I was going to do it then, but I forgot. So Lowanus. Their passive, when any target on the field dies, permanent gains 1 stack of Dragon Blood, takes 30% less damage from targets 3 tiles away or farther. Okay, Dragon Blood increases attack by 5% and defense by 5% up to 50 stacks. So that's an extra attack 250% and defense 250%. Battle skill square targets the enemy with the lowest current HP, dealing 200% attack and necrotic damage in an area around them, and summons 1 corpse that lasts 15 seconds. Full 4 battle skill sacrifices all undead summoned units, non-elite, and deals 300% attack and necrotic damage to all enemies. The current number of Dragon Blood stacks reaches 20. Lowanus transforms into her true dragon form into battle. If the sacrifice meets the conditions for transformation, elite undead summon units will also be included in the sacrifice. When the true dragon form gains additional dragon blood, the stack limit can be increased to 70. Okay, so I think it's 70 times 5. 350%, I think. Reading that right? And additional stacks can be gained through the following ways. If duplicate is cast on true dragon form, no clone is summoned. Instead, the true dragon gains 10 stacks of dragon blood. Okay, so that's where Centralia is real good. And each time Natural Instinct is gained, 1 stack of dragon blood is acquired. And Natural Instinct granted by Bernade. I don't know if that's a Season 2 hero or not. That might be the Season 2 hero. But I'm not 100% sure. Okay. Alright, that's it. Thanks everybody joining me. I'm going to have to get her built up. Going to have to figure out how to get Nastjenka's artifact. I mean, maybe I'll do that now if anybody wants to stay. If not, I completely understand. So, Nastjenka's artifacts, Arbiter's Pendant. And you'll see this one will require 2 soul stones or soul imprints. And when Nastjenka triggers a critical hit with a feather shot from Wild Beak, the follow-up damage of this particular feather will increase by 50% up to 150%. Can I use that? Okay, we'll see if that universal one works. I'm not sure. Will it work? It did work. Nice. Alright, thanks everybody who joined me. I appreciate it. I got very lucky. So I got the Nastjenka, which allowed me to get an artifact as a regular drop, and then I was able to use the selector on Lowanus. Alright. Thanks everybody joining me again. Appreciate it. If you like the videos, you can like and subscribe. If not, good luck to your summons. I appreciate you watching anyway. Take care.